Fast fashion, overconsumption, mass production, microplastics, greenwashing. We always hear about these big terminologies related to sustainability, but how do we actually learn about the problem of sustainability in the fashion industry? Most importantly, I would like to start off by presenting the importance of first-hand experience, because this is how we gain the first impression of something through the way of seeing before we can cohesively learn about it. For example, my first-hand experience comes from clothing shops on the high street that I walk past every day, and the different types of shops, may it be fast fashion or thrifting shops, have provided me a way into learning about sustainability in the fashion industry before knowing. With individual first-hand experiences, we can then conduct further research in various forms to fulfill our gap in knowledge on aspects that we are interested in. This includes academic research that could be found online easily with digital libraries, such as JSTOR. This provides access to scholarly articles, books, and other materials. As you can see here, there's a large amount of results that could further inform us on the topic. It is a great way to consider the problem of sustainability with diverse perspectives from multiple, reputable, and reliable authors. However, a limitation of this is that without an institutional account, there are limited free accessible sources and most only offers a preview. This excludes a massive portion of the population to learn about the topic. Therefore, it is also important to learn from other sources and not limiting yourself to only one type of source income. Industry reports and sustainability certificates are also a way to learn about the topic. These are published by the brand and NGOs to inform the customers on how they achieve sustainability with factual statistics. This is rather accessible and can be found easily online without limited access. For example, sustainability reports from Louis Vuitton can be easily found on a website. These are easy to read and comprehensively informs the customer on how they achieve this. Another example includes Ellen McCall Foundation's report on circular fashion, which raises an awareness of the topic. Videos are also used to present the information in an audio-visual manner to further encourage the audience to consider about the problem of sustainability. Nevertheless, this also leads to fast fashion brand greenwashing and the risk of bias through selective transparency. It is crucially important for us to critically analyse these statistics rather than blindly trusting them, as these reports or certificates are rather one-dimensional and often lacks evidence to support. In this digital era, social media is one of the greatest influence on how we learn about a topic. Platforms such as Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok play a massive role in shaping the representation of sustainable fashion in the public sphere. We can learn about this matter from a simultaneous combination of brands, industry experts, and personal experiences. We can see how people react to sustainable fashion in various manners, including sustainable fashion advocates promoting for slow fashion. Social media becomes a great platform for activism. Many sustainable fashion movements were also developed, including the Who Made My Clothes movement, to raise awareness of human labour that are often neglected. However, we need to be aware of issues like misinformation, information overload, and performative activism when learning about a particular topic online. It is salient to have the ability to critically evaluate the online sources we see on social media platforms, reconsider what it means for activism, and constantly questioning ourselves its reliability to prevent passive consumption of the information. Ultimately, I would like to conclude the video by questioning what sustainable fashion means to us, and why is it important. Knowledge about sustainability in fashion comes from multiple, often conflicting sources. Therefore, we should constantly be critical about it. We can engage critically by fact-checking claims, supporting ethical brands, and push for stronger policies. Learning about sustainable fashion is ongoing. It isn't just a problem to solve, but also a system to transform.